I turned 24 yesterday. Yesterday, I turned 24, and yesterday was a good day. And when I woke up, the first thought I had was, my birthday is still a day that I can dare to be great. So, after that, I went on a run. Then I went on a bike ride. Then went to Fort Lauderdale with my aunt and got a puppy for her, which was, I guess, cool to see. Someone paid $4,000 for this little Chihuahua puppy, though, which is crazy to me. But then I came home and went to the gym and hit legs. And I hit a PR on calf raises. I did 500 pounds. I went home at sunset. I got dressed. I went to dinner, and for dinner I had some chicken and waffles, and I went out with my aunt and my sibling. The chicken and waffles were really good. They were just so sweet. And then I came home and just unwinded for the night. I just figured I'd put together a list of 5 thoughts, 5 acknowledgements, 5 things that float around in my head, if not on the daily, weekly, that I think about most of the time, or that my thoughts revolve around. With that being said, number 1 is acknowledgement of death. Fairly simple. I know I'm going to die, and I live with that thought usually every day. That the only thing promised in life is death. Is that one day my time is going to end, and because that's the case, I may as well dare to be the best I can be. I may as well dare to be great. You know, I know I'm going to die. I know I only have one body, so I take the betterment of my body very seriously, the training of my body very seriously. I know I only am gonna live once, and I have one brain, and I take the acknowledgement of reflection on the things I do, on the things I would like to do, on the life I would like to live very seriously, because I only have one. And this isn't to say I fear death, because I don't fear death. In some sense, I welcome it, per se. I acknowledge it. I know I'm gonna die. I know that this won't last forever, and if I'm lucky, I might just get over 100 years, which I hope I will. But the reality is I could die tomorrow. So if I could die tomorrow, I want to take advantage of today. Memento mori, remember death. Memento vivere, remember to live. Number 2, protection of one's peace. I wouldn't say this is necessarily something I think about in that manner. Like, I don't necessarily think of protecting my peace like that, but I more so act in ways that do protect my peace. I don't like to involve myself in drama because drama has a way of inventing itself. I don't do things that bring me chaos. I don't do things that I don't like. This isn't to say I don't try to encourage myself to take part in new experiences and to have a good time, because I do. And I would like to think I do. But I don't want to sacrifice my peace for someone else's chaos or someone else's perception of their own peace. Because chaos can breed destruction. While it can breed rebirth, it can breed destruction. And in times of peace, bring understanding and construction, bring growth. So protection of one's peace, that is something I guess acknowledge and try to embody per se. Do what you got to do to maintain your peace. Number 3, this is something I've been thinking of quite a bit recently, and it's that giving love feels better than being loved. And this isn't specific to a person, this is more so specific to giving love in general, to whether it be a hobby, a sport, a job, and or a person, whatever. Giving love to something rather than receiving it. Because when you give love, you are filled with energy, you are filled with caring, you are filled with happiness, or you are filled with focus. If you love what you're doing, or if you're giving love to someone, when you're doing this thing or when you're giving love to this person, in whatever form you are doing that in, you are focused, you are happy to do what you're doing with this person, or just even to talk to them, or to even just do this activity or this hobby that you're doing. To love something and to give something love feels much better, in my opinion, than being loved. Not that being loved doesn't feel good, because who doesn't want to be loved? Being loved is a great feeling. But to truly give love to someone or to something feels really good. And at this point in my life, I think it feels better than being loved. Number 4, you can't expect to achieve something different from everybody else by doing the same things everybody else does. This one really speaks for itself. I'm not trying to pride myself on being different or anything like that, or being original, or etc. But I guess you could say this connects to the first, the acknowledgement of death, because since I know I'm going to die, I want to live as close as possible to the authentic version of myself, to the most authentic version, to the most true version of me, of who I am, of what I want to do with this one life that I have. And to do something you truly want to do, you're not going to find that by doing the same thing everybody else does. I mean, Albert Einstein said it best, and this is something I've quoted quite a few times, but doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome is the definition of insanity. So you can't expect to achieve anything different by doing the same things everybody else does. You know, go off on your own, take your own risks, live your own life, be as authentic to you as possible, and when it's your time to go, you can know you did that. Not everybody's going to understand it, but not everybody's supposed to understand it, because not everybody can see what you see and understand and view things how you do. People will understand when they see what you're talking about versus when you just talk about it. Number 5, speak your mind. I know I said just before that people will understand when they see what you're talking about versus when they just hear what you're talking about. But it is important to speak your mind. Now, I will say, as I've said before, actions do speak louder than words. And don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Lying to yourself is one of the worst things you can do. But speak your mind. That's part of being authentic. That's part of being as close to the real version of you, is speak your mind. And this is something I'm still working on, and something I still am trying to get better at and harness. And don't expect everybody to agree with you. That's the beauty of it. You You have your own perspective, you have your own thoughts, and share them. Don't be afraid to share them, because that's also how you learn and how you grow. But at the same time, don't let someone destroy them. Don't let someone contaminate your thinking by expressing yourself. Just express yourself. For all you know, what you want could be right around the corner through a conversation, or through just saying what you're thinking, or through giving someone a compliment that you think you should give, or talking to yourself in the mirror. There's two quotes I think of from time to time, and the first one goes like this: a wise man has something to say, a fool has to say something. So if you're going to speak your mind because you have something to say, not because you have to say something. And the second one is, do not say a little in a few words, say a great deal in few. Like I said, be articulate with what you're saying, be precise. Think before you speak, but speak your mind. Say what you mean, say how you feel. If you have something to say it. Again, this isn't to deny actions, because at the end of the day, if you lie to yourself, if you say one thing and do another, and lie to yourself through your actions and your words, and betray yourself that way, it's not good, it's bad. I'm no saint, I'm not perfect, I just know from experience that it's not good. These were the 5 that I think of. I'm 24 now, and I wish I could say something more about how I'm feeling than I turned 24. But the world is yours. Dare to be